Hi, folks. Welcome to yoga. A few minutes late tonight, but ready to get started. So grab your yoga mat, chair, stool, whatever, and come and join me. Haven't seen you for a few days, I know. Unless you watched one of my videos from earlier this month. Come and join me. I'm ready. Just came in from outside, got some fresh air, and I'm ready to do some yoga. Okay. Find a comfortable seated pose. Hope everybody is enjoying their holiday, controlling the stress. I would imagine that this year, a lot of us being home and not having as many activities, probably the stress has reduced quite a bit. In class, Lisa. So, as I was saying, probably just, having a lot less to do because of the COVID. And some of us are staying home and we don't have as much to do, okay? I'm sure that the stress is reduced a lot. That brings on a lot of stress. But then the fact that you might feel trapped in your house or, and I hope you don't feel like that, but, other kind of anxiety comes. So do yoga because it helps so much. Now today I made myself, because it was a little bit warmer, go outside and walk my dog. And once I was out there, I noticed that, I really dressed up warm too. Then I had to start taking my scarf off after I was out there for a half hour. And I just kind of like picked up some leaves and just did different things, kept myself out there, but I had to force myself. I think, it's important to start off the new year doing some of the things that you don't like to do. I found myself very resistant this year to the cold. And I know a lot of that attitude, can prevent you from doing the things that you want to do. So I try to get the right attitude, but it just seems like I couldn't do it. And there was like a block there. Well, unblock the block, okay? And for some of you that are thinking right now, why doesn't she just start exercising? Why is she talking so much? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this is yoga. This is a yoga class. And yoga is not just physical. It's mental, emotional, spiritual. So I want to try to help the people out there that have blocks. I mean, any kind of blocks, I know I had one about ironing. I couldn't iron. I just, my husband has clothes that need to be ironed, and I tried doing it, and it just started building up. I got past that, but it took years. I mean, so if you have some blocks, come and join me, and I'll show you. I'll show you the way. If you call me, I'll help you. I'll coach you. I'm here, especially now, because I'm not as busy as I normally am, and I have time to help people to get their year started the right way. And so, for those of you who are too busy to want to hear any talk and who yoga is not fast enough for you, well, then I'm not the right person for you. So, but if you're the person who wants to feel good, relax, still stay in shape, I still do all the things that I want to do. And I talk about some things too, because sometimes we need to do that. So, all right, I'm ready to start now. Let's start with just taking a nice breath in and breathe out. I love doing this with my kids, my little kids at the JCC. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Take a breath in through the nose and breathe out any way you want. Now, after the next breath that you inhale, as you exhale, sit tall and just let the right ear drop down toward the right shoulder. Let the tiny muscles along the spine and the neck relax, soften, and release. Right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. And now the left ear drops down toward the left shoulder. All those little tiny muscles, tendons along the neck, along the spine, and especially if you have kinks or knots that you sometimes get, they're painful. Left ear to the left shoulder. Relaxing, releasing, softening. Inhale, come back to center. Now the head goes back gently. Open the jaw, say ah. Inhale, come back to center. Notice how long that exhale was. Exhale down in front. Being in my own space here with no one around me, I feel safe that I can do a long exhale like that and not. Now start on the right side again. Roll over the right shoulder. Of course, if you have any issues, you need to modify this. I'm rolling over the right shoulder and going all the way back, all the way across the back, coming over the left shoulder, and then all the way across the front. Back to center, like a whole circle around. But if you have issues, don't force it. Modify where you need to modify. Now I'm going to go the other way, to the left this time. Over the left shoulder, across the back, coming over the right shoulder, and back down in front. Slowly coming back to center. That's it. Now, what happened to my music? Rub the palms and make them warm. Make them warm. And then cover your closed eyes. Cover them. And feel the warmth in the palms of your hands. Feel every sensation. With your eyes covered, you're sensitive, so you're more sensitive. Letting the thinking slow down to more feeling and doing. And then pull the fingertips away and open the eyes. Jai Bhagwan. Jai. Now take the arms out with the palms down. Inhale and lift them up overhead. I'm on a bench, like a little stool. You might be on a chair, wherever you're at. Bend forward from your hips. Let the fingertips come down. If you can touch the floor, thumbs by the baby toes, I say, forehead to the knee. Go ahead. Forehead to the knee. Inhale, look up. And then pull the navel in and sit up, bringing the arms up again. Inhaling. Exhaling and letting the arms come down. Inhaling, lift the arms up again overhead. Exhaling, flex forward from the hips. Let the fingertips come down beside the toes, the forehead toward the knee. So you're sort of looking underneath your chair or stool. When I say look up, bring your eyes forward. Think of your tailbone and sit back. Inhale, bring the arms up again. Exhale down. Inhale up again. Exhale, namaste. Follow the palms of the hands with your eyes and reach up. Overhead. Reach up. Exhaling slowly, let the arms come down, and it's hard to go slow. I like to do everything fast. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Inhale up. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, reach up. Flex forward from the hips. Now this time, as you come up, look up, sit up, opening up the arms, bringing the left knee up. Lifting that left leg up the best you can. If you can't, that's okay. Wrap your arms around it and pull it up towards your chest. Do what you can. If you can't lift that leg up, put your hand on the knee. Okay? Just bring it on the knee. If you can lift it a little bit, it's good. If you can lift it a lot, better. Whatever you can do, be where you're at. And just hold it there and take some breaths. Take some breaths. And just reflecting on good thoughts, good feelings. Thinking. And then release and open the arms as that leg comes down. Then exhale and lift the other leg. Good. And just hold it there. Oh, I probably ate a lot more over the holiday than I wanted to. Some holidays I've been just absolutely excellent through the whole holiday. And some holidays I'm not. This was one of the ones where it wasn't too bad, but not as good as I wanted to be. So starting the first of the year, I know what my New Year's resolution is. And I've done it before. I'll do it again. Yeah, trim up a little bit. And so when spring comes around, I'm ready for it. Okay, inhale and open up the arms. Bring that leg down. Exhale, the other leg comes up. And again, like I said, if you can't lift the leg, lift it a little bit if you can. And if you need help, maybe you can lift it up and put it on a book or something, just to get it a little bit raised. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Inhale, open. Exhale. Now, how are you inhaling? Through the nose? How are you exhaling? Out through the nose? Inhaling through the nose? Exhaling back out through the nose. Now I'm going to show you inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And on this exercise, you can do either one. You can exhale however you want to exhale. Inhale up, out, exhale in. Inhale open, exhale close. Whatever you want to say, just do it. Don't watch me, do it with me. Inhale open, exhale close. Inhale open, exhale. Inhale open, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So I took my dog for a walk and I noticed that the sidewalks, most of them were clear, but then every once in a while, then I get to ice. And sure enough, I almost slid on the 1 block out of 10 sidewalk blocks that were, free of ice. I almost slid on the one that was full of ice. So I came home and just stayed mostly on the clear part of my driveway. And I just walked around and did things like picking up big oak leaves that still aren't wet yet. Just things like that. Keep myself moving. keep yourself exercising or doing something. You just walk back and forth to your mailbox or around the house where you can, or do something outside, put a coat on, do whatever you can. Now take one arm and bring it up, and then bring the other arm up. And for some of you who are used to doing some of my yoga classes that are much more, you know, intermediate from what we're doing now, you'll enjoy this, especially my yogis who I know know yoga, because anything that you can do and find joy in and peace is good. We don't worry about always doing hard, you know, rigorous boot camps type of stuff. Okay, yogi can just make it happen and then let it happen. And just enjoy life and love and living and giving and all of it. Yeah, one arm up and one arm down. Now bring both arms together. Look up. Look up. And slow let the arms come down. Now notice I'm going to pull the arms behind me and I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to go as far as I can go into Yoga Mudra. The arms are coming up behind me. I'm bending from my hip creases. Oh, this feels good. Feels good. And then I'm going to come back up. And another way that you can do this, and I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see me from the side, what I'm doing, okay? And I'm spreading my legs a little bit so I don't fall off of the stool. But you can interlace the fingers like this. Now, some people can't do that. So start out with them like this, the arms apart. They're both Yoga Mudra. But now, boy, I haven't done this, and I can just even tell. I'm not doing it for a couple days. It's just amazing. I mean, I'll do this in church if I have to, you know, I'm standing up. I do yoga a lot, just throughout my day, wherever I'm at. But I haven't done this particular thing for a couple of days, and I can just feel it in my arms, especially interlacing my fingers. Now let's see when I go forward. Okay, so I'm going to go down. Oh, oh, God, it feels good. Come on, you do it with me. You have to let your arms and hands be separate. Oh, this feels good, you guys. I might stay here for a while. Feels good, but it's a challenge. I mean, feel, I could feel a couple extra pounds I put on too. I could feel it up there in my, around the back. Isn't that something? How you could feel just a few pounds when you put it on? Yeah, you could feel it. That's all right. I'll get it back off. I always do. Oh, so notice my hands are still interlaced back there. This feels really good. This is Yoga Mudra. Okay, and then when you're ready to release, pull the fingers apart. Yeah. So now I may turn sideways just if I want you to see what I'm doing. Okay? So you could see me from a different angle. Shrug the shoulders and drop them. Shrug them up towards your ears and drop. Shrug and hold them, hold them, hold, and drop. Now sit tall. Pull your shoulders back and down. How can you tell if your spine is straight? Let's try this. Bring your arms up overhead the best you can. Okay? Now bend your elbows and point your elbows up. And to see if the elbows where they are, take one hand and grab it. Grab the elbow. Now you can get a pretty good idea, because if you can grab your left elbow or your right elbow, your left elbow with your right hand, and especially if you can grab the other elbow, your right elbow with your left hand. Now your spine is going to be pretty straight. Okay? Yeah, if you can do this, then you know, and It might feel good. It might not feel good. So just observe and be a witness to what you're feeling. If it feels good and you notice that it's much straighter and that it feels good when you're like this, the arms are kind of supporting you, then stay like that for a few moments. Stay like that and know that's how you want to keep your spine so you can preserve it forever, especially as you get older. I think a lot of the times from talking to people and just I'm getting older myself, I notice that we look down because we're afraid of falling sometimes, or we're afraid of tripping, on our own 2 feet. Okay. And so we start looking down. And then once you start that looking down, it seems like, you don't ever look up again or straight out. So undo the harm and correct it. Yeah. So listen to what I'm saying. When you're looking down, that's not going to stop you from falling. Exercising and making your muscles stronger, worrying about falling isn't going to help you either. It's not going to help you one bit. Making your muscles stronger and your balance stronger and observing and being a witness to what you do so that you can recognize things. That's what's going to prevent you from falling. Clearing the way and making sure that there's nothing you can trip on. Doing things, not worrying about things. Yeah. Oh, well, this feels good. I like it. Now lift the arms up, straight up, and let them come down slow. Maybe it feels now different when I say sit up tall, what sitting up tall is. You have a big belly hanging in front of you. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because the belly pulls you. So is this like, get on those of us who, have a few extra pounds? No, it's not. I'm not getting on anybody. But I'm just saying, these are the kind of things that you might observe. And so this is a good time, the first of the year. If you do have those extra pounds, try to get them off. And doing yoga will help so much because no matter what way you try to lose a few pounds, the best thing that you can do is set your mind so that it's working. And if you're convinced that you're going to do it, then you can get the mind to do it. The mind will agree with you and be your friend and help you. It's all about being in the moment and knowing who you are and knowing who is in control. You, not your mind. Your mind will trick you and cause conflict for you and be your enemy unless you let your mind know that you're the boss. And who's you? Who's me? Who am I? The true being, the true self that you really are. Yoga will help you to find that. Yes. Good. Now take the arms up and just lean a little to the right. When you're sitting, you can't do this too far, just enough. You can really pull those abdominal muscles in and feel your core. And then come back to center and lean a little to the left. This is really a different kind of class, but I'm enjoying it myself because it feels good. It feels good. And come back to center. And slow, let the arms come down. If you can look up, look up. And then just bring your eyes forward. Cross your arms in front and lift them up, cross, overhead. And let them come down beside you. Inhale, lift them up. Cross them overhead. And let them come down. Open up the arms, inhaling. Exhaling, cross the arms. Inhaling, open the arms. Exhale, now the left over right. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, right over left. Inhale, open the arms, left over right. Inhale, open the arms, right over left. Good, good. Now take your elbows up like this and bring them in and touch, and then bring them out. They're shoulder height. Bring them in and bring them out. Bring them in and hold there. Hold, hold, hold. Hold. Now open up the forearms and open up the palms to receive. Reach one arm up and follow it with your eyes. Take your left arm. Place your forearm on the left thigh. Spread your feet apart and use your legs so that you can reach. And I'm just going to let this forearm sink down to my elbow and then to my upper thigh as I look up and reach and stretch. Oh, my fingertips are touching the floor on the left arm, almost like a revolved triangle. Oh, and I'm just opening up now. My neck is opening up, my chest, and then come up. And the same thing here. Start with the forearm. Start lifting the left arm up. Use the forearm and sink down as low, as deep as you can go. A little bit different. I'm a little bit tighter on this side. I can't look up at that hand as easy. I can't relax as easy, but I'm trying, doing the best that I can. And after a few moments, more flexibility will come. Breathe. Breathe. And come up. Good. Well, it's getting close to that time. So I hope you enjoy some. What is that? As I was saying, it's getting close to that time. So let's just go ahead and go into relaxation pose. If you're sitting or on a stool or chair, you can just chill out. Just chill, right? Chill. And that could be any way that you do it. Some people can sit tall and chill just like that. I could sit here just like this and chill, closing my eyes. Some people really like to relax, and lean back or lean forward or lay down in Shavasana, full Shavasana on your mat. Whatever feels good. Whatever feels good. Body, mind, heart, and soul, all one. Just relaxing. Relaxation pose, known as Shavasana, to many as corpse pose. And bring the palms together. Follow the palms of the hands with your eyes. And reach to the fingertips. Nothing to do, just breathe. You're lying down or just chill. Nothing to do now, just be. Body, mind, heart, and soul, all of you now, whole, one, conflict. Look at the toes and the fingers. Let the thoughts come back now. Still relaxed. Let the breath come back to more normal. It's still relaxed. Now let the mind take back command with you in control of it. And let the mind be your best friend. Inhaling, take the arms up. Exhaling, extend them out. Extending your loving kindness, peace, and merit to all of the universe. Bend the elbows and place the hands in prayer. And bow the head. And open the eyes. Om Shanti, God and peace. I'll be giving classes all the rest of this week, and I'm planning on giving a New Year's class for all those yogis. Come and join me. Start off the new year with me. We're going to do vinyasa, okay? It's a yoga tradition to do vinyasa and to dedicate something starting off the new year, your vinyasa, to whatever. Pick something and think about it. Come join me. Please comment. And I promise after the first of the year, start answering some of the comments. I'm trying to reach the people who, if you leave me, some information or call me, Silver Sneaker students, I'd love to know who you are. After the first of the year, there's going to be a lot more. I want you to open up to my website, Yoga with Ro, and Silver Sneakers people will always be free, okay? Just have to let me know who you are, okay? I'm looking for new students of all ages. I'm going to have classes for total fitness, not just yoga, not just Pilates, but total fitness, cardio, boot camp, whatever. Even maybe some dance moves, okay? So think about it, and you'll be able to look on my website and get a lot more information real soon. Thank you. Namaste.